We do have a third topic today. We want to get to it. So keep chiming in the comments. And I promise I will go back in and I will read them and I'll comment back. But Michelle, what is our third topic?
Okay, so this is a really cool one, FitBit.
Okay.
FitBit is going to be able to track, I mean, first of all, they can track a lot of different things. They can track your heart rate, your sleep patterns, but it looks like they can potentially track your menstrual cycle.
Oh.
So it could track when you are ovulating. It can track, this is the best time to have a baby, or this is the best time to, maybe you don't want to have a baby, so maybe you should probably lay off your significant other so you can not want having kids. So this is a really cool thing, and I think for women, it makes it a little bit easier. Kind of takes the pressure off. You don't
Michelle,
have to do
where
the
can I order this? Take all of my money, please.
So this is a really cool thing.
I'm
so
just kidding.
If you are trying to get, sorry guys, for making like
I'm sweating.
I know. So if you guys are trying to get pregnant, if you know someone, a woman who's trying to get pregnant, I'm not saying this is an advertisement for FitBit,
right?
But this is a great way to track your body temperature, your basal body temperature, to know when you are ovulating, when you're going to be on your period, and just the overall cycle of your body. Because some people are not on the pill, and some people are doing the old-fashioned way of, we're going to just go ahead and see if we can get pregnant just with nothing, no protection, and things like that. So this is a really handy tool. So you can just go, oh, you know what? I'm actually ovulating. There's a big old smiley face on my wrist right now.
Okay.
So I can go ahead and try with my significant other to procreate. So interesting thing.
I love it.
Do you guys like the idea?
I love the idea, mainly because a lot of my friends were in that age group, right, where everyone's, okay, not everyone, excuse me, but a lot of my friends are now married, okay, 2 years into the relationship. Now we're talking about growing families together. It's that time. So we all have these apps, right? Yes, you have the app, but the app is not attached to my body.
Exactly.
Right.
So the app can say, according to the last 10 months we've been tracking, this is what the graph shows in terms of how long your cycle is. TMI?
Oh no, I feel like they're totally into it.
How long your cycle is, when it is you're ovulating, but it's not always as precise if you're not a regular person. If you're not to the date,
that would be me.
Then it's going to be kind of off. So what I do like is there are a lot of those watches out there that yes do track your body temperature because your body temperature does raise 1 degree when you're getting ready to ovulate. Okay, well, I may just be really hot at night. You know, and they say when you wake up, take your temperature, because the day that your temperature spikes is the day you're going to start ovulating. But you got to know what your regular temperature is to know when it's going to spike. It's very
There's too many rules.
But again, that's just when you have the app, and then when you have something separate like a watch. But if I can have a Fitbit that tells the time, tracks my steps, also tells me when I'm ovulating, tells me when my period, speaking of the P words, right? When my period is coming, and do all of the above. I mean, shout out to Fitbit and Chris Hooks, who's our digital producer back there somewhere. He was saying that Fitbit usually is ahead of the game when it comes to these sort of trends. So if Fitbit's doing it, then Apple Watch may come out with that.
This is true.
You're going to get other devices that are going to start doing this. So I applaud Fitbit for being a one-stop shop.
So I'm going to go ahead and say this. I think what they should do is make an alert for the people in your lives so that, say, PMS is coming around and it attacks you hard like it does
stay back.
Back up. Don't talk to her. She's having a rough day. That is what people in my life need to know. And I think it would be really helpful if they had that.
If everyone had a Fitbit,
a little notification.
Adian's pee.
Give Adian 5 minutes today. Just back up a little bit.
So it's good to know in general when we work with you. Okay, stay away from Ariane. This is her time where she's going to be on the.
Generally, I'm just so happy that you would never know it anyway. But
yes,
people in my personal life, they get it.
Kimberly is saying.
I love this. This one's
Kimberly
really
is
cute.
saying, okay, I need it for opposite reasons.
Oh,
so she has 6 kids.
Right.
She's trying to have no more children. She needs to know when she is ovulating so she don't get involved in things. That she said, quote unquote, sorry, honey, Fitbit says no hanky-panky time instead of I have a headache.
Oh
no
my
more
gosh.
lies. So she said, instead of trying to just be like, I have a headache, not right now. It's like, no, Fitbit is saying,
That's
unless you want
so
this
funny.
to happen,
Classic line. I have a headache.
we ain't doing it. I have a headache.
Oh my God.
That don't pass my.
I want to hear other people's reasons for getting out of this too, because that's really funny to me.
Go ahead, Rob, please.
So it's just it's so smart for so many reasons, right? Because I mean, think about, for women, they have this event every month, and guys don't get this. But there's hormones.
But you have to deal with it, though.
Well, yes and no.
Yes.
I mean, but every woman deals with it differently,
Right.
and sometimes it really makes a difference, and sometimes it doesn't. But I mean, think about, for your health is a daily thing, tracking your steps. But women's bodies go through a major change every month.
Yes.
Serious.
Yes.
I mean, and for
Except
some.
right now. Yeah.
It's a major thing.
Pointing
Yeah.
to her
Sorry,
belly,
go
like,
ahead,
this
go
is
ahead.
major.
So it's just smart. It makes sense. I mean, half the world's population might be interested in this product. You know what I mean? And the other half is at least very interested as well. I mean, it really matters. And it's taken a long time. Maybe the technology just became available, but I'm glad they're focusing on this because it really matters.
And it matters to men too, who are just as involved. It takes two to tango. It takes two to create a baby, and most times.
That's true.
Right, there's technology for other things, but you know, in this case, I'll just say hypothetically speaking, in my position, where Caesar would need to be just as aware of what my body is going through, so that when that time comes, he's ready to rock and roll.
Mentally
Hey, but there's also
Okay.
what Fitbit does need is that they need to track a male's fertility as well, because the male fertility
not
also
always
needs to be healthy. They can't just be smoking and drinking. We need the healthy sperm as well.
It takes two to
It
tango,
takes
and
two.
so they can be more cognizant too. Like maybe they can get an alert, like your significant other, that who you're trying to make a baby with.
Yeah, your cholesterol is high, or I don't know what relates to it, but
whatever it is, that they know when that time is, so that they get the alerts.
I'm telling you, they need alerts.
And
Fitbit,
Maybe
do
they
it.
haven't. We'll have to look into this. How do you guys feel? Let's read a couple more comments before we leave,
Okay.
if there are any. On
No,
this topic.
it was that ended. They were just laughing really at Kimberly Morgan.
I let the male fertility smoke. So if the man is smoking, drinking, and sitting in the hot tub for 7 hours a day, not ready to have a baby that month.
That's an alert.
That's our version of a headache.
I love it. So we want to know, guys, keep chiming in the comments. Would you buy a Fitbit for the sole benefit of knowing when your period is coming? Let us know, and we'll recap your results maybe another day. All right, guys.
Yes, everyone. Thank you. Have a good, what are we, Monday?
Monday.
Thanks so much for watching the ABC 10 Information Network. If you want to see more stories just like this one, all you've got to do is click subscribe.